Following on from the hugely successful Spyro the Dragon series, Insomniac Games released Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 2 in 2002, which once again set the standard for all platformer games to follow, alongside these guys of course. Fast forward 14 years to 2016 and the original game has been redefined for the PlayStation 4 alongside Ratchet and Clank's very own movie, showing they are still loved by the gaming community. So without further ado, here's 10 things you didn't know about Ratchet and Clank. The original concept for Ratchet was of reptilian descent. Now Insomniac believed a reptile would be much more suited to travelling and exploring space. Now as time went on, the feline version of Ratchet was born, which is the one we all know and love. And believe it or not, Sony actually stepped in at the last minute to add the stripes to Ratchet's ears, which Insomniac were against. They learned to live with it, and Ratchet the Lomax was born. In the original Ratchet and Clank 3 on the PlayStation 2, a simple press of circle, square, up, down, left would replace Ratchet's wrench with a fantastic dual-sided lightsaber inspired by Darth Maul from Star Wars Episode 1. A really cool little Easter egg, a little cheat to put in. It added nothing to the weapon, it just looked good. The Japanese version of Ratchet and Clank Future: A Crack in Time featured a very different Ratchet. Now, large black bushy eyebrows were added to the character to make him more relatable to Japanese players, because we all know that Japanese gamers will only play a game that features a character with large black bushy eyebrows, apparently. The original concept for Ratchet and Clank was for Ratchet to be accompanied by 3 different robots who would aid him with powering up gadgets and solving puzzles. However, this concept was scrapped due to it being too complicated and creating confusion with Ratchet's appearance. This resulted in the birth of the single robot, aka Clank. Ratchet and Clank was actually a last-minute design idea by Insomniac Games. Now, following on this successful Spyro series, Insomniac's next game was codenamed I-5, and it was set to be a Tomb Raider-inspired action game. However, upon review, the game just wasn't fun, so they binned it there and then. Now, with a deadline looming, they only had a couple of months left. They quickly imagined and created Ratchet and Clank, and the rest is history. In Ratchet and Clank 3, there was a boss called Courtney Gears, which was an obvious dig at pop star Britney Spears. The boss even mutters, "Oops, I did it again," several times during the encounter. Why they did it, I don't know. I guess Insomniac just weren't a big fan of Britney Spears, but Courtney Gears, of course, was inspired by Britney Spears. In the HD remake of Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation 3, a trophy was called "These Are Not the Droids You Are Looking For." This is a lovely reference to Star Wars: A New Hope. No idea why, it's just another cool Star Wars reference in Ratchet and Clank. In Ratchet and Clank Future: A Crack in Time, during one of the cutscenes in Crank's memory bank, a plumber says, and I quote, "Plumbers shouldn't be jumping down pipes all willy-nilly." Now, this is obviously a lovely little dig at Super Mario Bros. A Mario reference in Ratchet and Clank. Who would have thought it? In the PlayStation 2 Jak X Combat Racing, which is of course the Naughty Dog kart racer based on Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank actually appear as secret characters who will automatically unlock if the player has saved data for Ratchet deadlocked on their memory card. Now, Clank actually appears as the antenna. It's a really cool little gimmick, but yes, Ratchet and Clank do appear in Jak X Combat Racing. One of the nicest parts of Ratchet and Clank is level designer Dan Johnson's appearance throughout almost every single Ratchet and Clank game. Now, it was treated as an inside joke to have his face just hidden in certain places throughout the universe. However, in 2006, he tragically passed away, meaning that these faces in the game are actually now nice mementos to Dan Johnson, the level creator, something Insomniac have continued throughout the Ratchet and Clank series. So thank you, Dan Johnson, and thank you, Insomniac Games. There you have it. 10 things you didn't know about Ratchet and Clank, or 10 things you probably didn't know about Ratchet and Clank. Now, if you enjoyed, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new around here, then why not hit that subscribe button and help the channel to grow. Thank you all so much. Enjoy your gaming. I've been Waterfields1. See you later.